rest of my life with the moment I looked at her. See, it's like a steak dinner. You know, you get your big steak. Oh man, I'm gonna pound this down in seconds. It's great. Hey waiter, can I get some sides? No. You ordered the steak. Can I at least get some cheese fries or something? No. You know what? Here's some steak sauce. What's the steak sauce for? To spice up your marriage. Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady. Wow, I'm so serious about the Tom Brady. Okay.
Come on.
I'm just gonna look at my notes, okay? I gotta.
Oh no!
So did you know that Tom Brady he didn't even deflate these footballs. He just knew about the deflating the footballs and he lied about it. He knew about it, but he didn't tell any officials. So I imagine the officials come up to him, you know, Mr. Tom Brady. We understand that we understand that some players and staff on the New England Patriots have been deflating footballs, and allegedly you knew about this and you didn't tell anyone. Is this the truth, Tom Brady? No. Mr. Tom Brady, are you lying to us? No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Sir Tom Brady, are you deflating a football right now as we speak? No, sorry. Sorry, sir. I just get a little gassy. All right, that's it.
So at the beginning of the semester, I asked the students, I said, why did you take this class and what would you do, or why did you take this class and what would you want to learn from this class? And Chris is the one that said, I want to be able to recover from a joke. And I said, okay. And I said, well, tell me a joke. So he told this really bad joke, and then he followed up with something just like he just did. I thought he recovered very well from the joke, right? You still get a D for looking at your notes.
Give him a C! A C! Come on! A C!
Look at your brother heckling me and your mom's going, shut up, Mijo! Shut up! You need a good grade, Mijo. That is the worst Mexican impression I've ever done in my life.
Oh, yeah, man.
All right, good job, good job. Edward Chin, everybody! Edward Chin!
It's gonna be hard to follow.
Yeah, didn't turn off the mic, that's pretty cool. Hi, I'm Edward Chin. Yeah, I laughed too. But, exactly how the name's that on your face, but see here. I'm 24 years old, or if you're looking at my face, it's 16 going on 24. Thank you. don't know if any of you saw during the last set, I went to go leave. I was actually gonna go leave, but I forgot my car keys. Totally not prepared. So I get a lot of questions about my ethnicity. Some of you might be asking, like, what is this guy? What is... Yeah. I get a lot of rude questions, kind of like, oh, so what country are you from? I become a smart ass, like, oh, is this little country? The United States? Have you heard of it? Oh, no. I mean, where are you from originally? Los Angeles, California. So yeah, that's that way. For those of you, so that way you don't come up to me and speak Tagalog after my set. I'm not Filipino. I'm Asian Latino, and my dad's from Hong Kong, and my mom, she's right there. Everyone pointing left. She's from a country called El Salvador. So yeah. Let's see here. So Tagalog, for those of you who don't know what that is a Filipino language. The language of the Philippines. I learned that from Google. Maybe you've heard of it. It's just a big deal right now. So have you all heard of Google Fiber? Yeah, you have. Do you know why it's called Google Fiber? Why? Because that shit goes fast. You know what else goes fast? What? Pizza at a party.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't go fast? People who eat that pizza. Now, according to my calculations and all my Google math, if I were to eat that person who ate that pizza, I would be what Wikipedia calls a cannibal. Apparently that's illegal, so I guess I'm thinking of going vegan. But as mentioned earlier, you get the dreaded spiel like, "Oh my God, don't eat me! And I have a family." I'm eating the vegan in this joke. But I'm not actually a cannibal, maybe. But I used to be in the military, actually. Yeah, my mom wasn't excited either. And most veterans like to embellish their service. I'm not gonna do that to you, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a shuttle gunner on the space shuttle. I'm just kidding. I was the pilot. No, in all seriousness, I was a small arms repairman for the Marines. It was a very, very fascinating job. I was deployed overseas to Afghanistan, Operation Enduring Freedom. And it sucked. It's lame. No, I don't like this sucked. But when I first showed up in country, they're like, all right, name, like Chin, Corporal Chin, like, okay, what's your job? I'm a 2111 Small Arms Repairman. Oh, that's great, we've been needing one of you. Get on this guard tower and never leave it. So I get on the guard tower, and I'm there day in, day out, like 8 hours on, 8 hours off, blah, 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 as needed. And every morning, I'd start my shift with bloodshed. I'd get up, I'd climb up, it'd be like 6 a.m. or some ridiculous hour, and like, there'd be flies all over the ceiling. And I'd spend the first 3 hours of my shift stabbing the flies. Because there was nothing to do on that tower. But those Marine guys, they take everything so seriously. They're like, oh my God, you gotta man the tower, look out for terrorists, I hate those guys, right? And they're like, you can't fall asleep ever, because they will come in and kill us all. That's scary. I'd wake up screaming at night from nightmares, except I'd still be on the tower, so I had to pretend like I saw a spider or something. Because you're not supposed to be asleep. Fine. So, I'd be on the tower, and at some time halfway during the deployment, they actually got mad at me. Well, they got mad at me a lot. Specifically for this time, they got mad, like, hey, all the guns are broken. What are you doing? Do your damn job. I'm like, I've been in the tower this whole time. You gotta let me, I can't do my job. I'm in the tower. So they came up with the brilliant solution of sending all the broken guns to me while I was in the tower. Yeah. But yeah, for any of you who have gone there, Afghanistan's a very fascinating place. Very, I wouldn't say, rich is not the word I would use to describe anything about their culture or their infrastructure or anything. It's terrible. But they do have an interesting history. Very fascinating. They, well, let's take a survey actually. Which of you, raise your hand if you like history? None of you, great. Now, raise your hand if you hate audience participation. Yeah, people who do that are worse than Hitler. I can't, like, every time you go to a concert, it's like, shake, like, clap your hands, stand up your feet. I hate that, it's the worst. You know who used to do those, crowd participation techniques? Hitler himself. That's right, I'm saying Hitler is worse than Hitler. But he was the guy who killed Hitler, so give him a break, So imagine it's 1930s Germany, and I'm there. I'm not having a good time, obviously, but imagine it's 2 p.m. and I just woke up, because that's when I normally wake up. And you gotta go to those lame Nazi rallies, They have them all the time in Germany for some reason, in World War I and II, whatever. Yeah, it's like, apparently this Hitler guy was big over there. So you're in the rally, you show up, you go in the stands, you watch the little parade, and then oh, here's finally the big moment, Hitler! Like, everyone cheers for him. Exactly how it sounds like. So Hitler's there, he's giving this speech, making them participate. That's awful. He's like, everyone, just tell it, we're gonna make Germany great again. Hitler did say that though. So then he's like, everyone, come in. Everyone, the best comedian in the house. I'll be your agent, that's cool. This is really not panning out for me. But yeah, back to World War II. Great time. Back to the story. So Hitler's on the stand, and so basically he's like, raise your hand if you blah 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 the economy. Raise your hand, Jews blah blah blah. So everyone, so you get him to shut up and like you raise your hand. You just gotta appease him. Like I don't know what I'm saying. I learned this all from Google. I don't know. But you know who actually is worse than Hitler? Dora the Explorer. Now wait to see where I'm going with this. So I'm hungover at 2 p.m. when I wake up, and I'm like, for reasons I shall not explain to you, because I'm a war veteran, I was watching Dora the Explorer. Don't judge me. So I'm watching it, and so there's this little unsupervised girl, blah, blah, blah. And she goes exploring, or something of that nature. And she makes you do everything. You do all the work. You believe that? She's like, I'm in my backpack. Say backpack. That's not how backpack works. I have one. I never say a damn thing to it. Once something goes in there, it's lost forever. I'm not opening that sucker again. But, she keeps a lot of stuff in the backpack. So I say backpack just to appease her, Just move on with it, lady. I got stuff to do. So I say backpack, move on. She stops the stupid fox, all that stuff. She learns lessons. And then her ass gets lost again, like, you're the explorer, what are you? Can you find the cave entrance? Point out the cave entrance. I'm like, oh my God, Dora, what a lazy hoe. So I point out the entrance for her.
Good call back there. Good call back. That's good. All right, and we're done, everybody. That was our, oh, wait, our only female comedian of the night. No, actually, if you're interested in taking this class, please do. I don't normally get a lot of girls that take the class. It's a bunch of dudes, and as much as it is hanging out with a bunch of guys, it's fun to have some ladies too. So this is our only female comedian tonight. It's Shimmy Hernandez, everybody. Give her a round of applause! Shimmy!
Let's give it up for your host, Adam. He's a hell of a guy, I tell you, a hell of a guy. You know he's a magician? Like right before the semester started, he says, I'm gonna do a magic trick for you guys. And he goes, I'm gonna teach you stand-up comedy. And I said, oh, okay. Well, it's like to say we learned a whole lot of nothing. Not even magic tricks. So please take this class. Let's give it up for all the other comics you've seen so far. You know what? Let's give it up for the outfit that I'm wearing. Yeah. The top that I got on is from your one and only Hillary Clinton's closet. What am I doing running for president? My husband cheats on my ass clothing line. And the skirt down here is from the Kardashian slut new fashion clothing line. Sorry about that. I'm a little ahead of myself. My name is Shimmy, but you guys can call me Shimmy for short. That's a great one. But my name is Shimmy, but I always get shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop, right? I hate that because everybody always says it. And they think they're coming up with something new every time they meet me. They're like, oh, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop, you never heard that one before, have you? I'm like, no, I haven't. You're so original. Like, I think about what the hell was my mom thinking to name me that? Especially she knows that I'm Mexican. You don't name a Mexican girl that name, right? But I am from Chicago, the hood. Hey. Oh, no, that's exciting. Now, I didn't grow up in the hood. It wasn't easy growing up in the hood because you only get one choice, right, in life to become. And that's either to become a mother or a gangbanger. Yeah. Right? And I chose to be a mother. Biggest mistake of my life. I should have been a gangbanger. I wouldn't have these gray hairs right now. Right? She knows, right? You should have been a gangbanger too. Right? Maybe we could start one. The mother gangbanger crew, right? Anyways, I was recently on an airline. Well, actually, you know what? Sorry. Let's give it up for crazy people. I was recently on the airline, Ghetto Airlines, aka Spirit. Yeah, everybody knows that airlines, right? They let everybody on there, don't they? They do whatever they want. Like this Asian dude was doing Tai Chi in the middle of the aisle. Like seriously, I wish I was making this stuff up, but he was doing stuff like this, and he turned around and started banging his crotch into the passengers that were sitting next to him. The friendly skies. I feel really comfortable on here. You know what I find interesting is people die at the wrong time, like your time. Doesn't that really pee you off, right? I recently had a death in my family. You guys, go ahead, clap it up. Come on, it's a clap it up evening. No, but I know that sucks, it hurts, but it doesn't excuse the fact that my uncle that passed away knew that I was busy that week. I mean, how inconsiderate was that movie pulled, right? You could ask me first. You could wait for the summer or something, I don't know. But funerals actually are not the same anymore, Back in the day, I remember funerals where people get together, they grieve, they cry, and they pay respect, right? Right? Anybody here? Yeah. Just checking. Not my family. Oh, no, it's like a big party, right? Yeah. They got people telling jokes. We had a fool telling jokes there and completely bombed. I'll tell you what, that's the last time I do that. And my uncle, right? My uncle uncle took a selfie by the coffin. He's like, he told my other uncle that passed away, he's like, stay still. Isn't that bad? That's Mexican for you. And people like to talk stuff at funerals, you know? Like I heard somebody whispering in the back of me, and they said, oh, she's stupid. And I said, who the hell is that? It was my mom talking about me. You believe that? You go through the same thing, right? Don't you? That's crazy. And my family is like ridiculously loud. They're so loud they didn't give a damn, right? They got their kids running up and down the funeral service. They're screaming, let's take selfies. But keep in mind that there was another service going on in there, right? But it got so bad that the dead guy from next door came out and said, hey, shh, I'm trying to go to heaven over here. And my family has no respect for the living or the dead. I think that's why I tell you. My uncle that passed away, he was a true gentleman. He really was. But there are not really too many gentlemen like around these days. You know, like when you think about music, men were influenced by music, right? Like if they hear a song like Mr. Sandman, they wanted to be a gentleman for a woman, right? And the song goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I'd ever seen. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. And then they would fall in love, right? Well, thank you. And then men would fall in love with the women because they like a gentleman. Now we got music like this. Boom, 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 boom. Girl, I wanna F you to sleep. It's really nice.
No turn up?
Classy. But I'm in school now, and I like being in school. It's good. It's really hard to be in school at my age. Because, you know, I'm getting bullied, right? I got somebody telling me, oh my God, you don't know how to read, you don't know how to write, you don't know how to do math. And that's my daughter telling me those things. True story, I'm not lying up here. Seriously. And you know, as I'm getting older, dating is hard now, you know? Like like I said, I'm starting to get gray hairs in places I didn't know I could get. Like my butt. But I dye my hairs. Listen up, ladies, because it works. I dye my hairs, you know? And I said, whichever guy, but there's a solution to my madness here. Whichever guy gets to take me home on a date, he's got the best of both worlds. Because not only am I brunette up here, but I am blonde back here. Hey, can I get an amen? Thank you so much. My name is Shimmy. I am available for children's parties and funerals, if you need me. Thank you.
Good job. Everybody, comedians, stand up again. Give these guys another round of applause. Thank you so much for coming out tonight and spending your evening with us. I thought they did a pretty good job. So everybody gets a good grade tonight. Thank you for coming out. Have a great night.
Thank you, Las Vegas. Oh, there's the man right there. There's the man. There he is, right there.